All right. Well, many people ask, the question, what is anger? Or why do I get angry? Where do these triggers come from? And we've talked about expectation, but I want to go back to Ephesians 4 just for a moment, where Paul says basically a few things here about it. Don't let the sun go down in your anger. Be angry and do not sin, and make no way for Satan. Make no way for the enemy to get in through that anger. So what is your anger? It's nothing more than a warning signal. You hear a forklift back up or a heavy duty equipment. You hear the beep, beep, beep. It's a warning. Maybe a little closer to home. Think of it as a fire alarm or a smoke detector. When that alarm detects the smoke, it just tells you there's smoke. Doesn't mean necessarily there's a fire. Could be something burning in the oven, right? Could be something on the low end. It could be a fire. It could be something that's really near and dear to your heart. And that's why this anger is really overtaking you or feeling overwhelming. But I want to read out of, not Ephesians 4, but Psalm chapter 4. Kind of gives a strategy in controlling the anger. And he says, just like the Apostle Paul says, starts out in verse 4 of chapter 4, be angry and do not sin. Meditate within your heart on your bed and be still. In other words, be at peace. Now, verse 5, offer the sacrifices of the righteous. Now, or of righteousness. Our sacrifices to God are prayers. Bring those prayers to God. And then it says, and put your trust in the Lord. Be at peace and put your trust in God, in the situation, and with the person. There are many who say, verse 6, who will show us any good? The answer, Lord, lift up the light of your countenance upon us, or shine your face upon us. What does shining do? Or light do? Well, one, it gives us peace. It gives us an idea of where we're going. It also exposes things. And it could expose not only what's going on in the situation clearer, it could even expose something in you. And you get a chance now to go, oh, I need to rectify that before I go to them in this. And then in the last couple of verses, you've put gladness or joy in my heart. More than in the season, grain and wine increase. In verse 8, I will lie down in peace and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. And that's a great way, looking at those steps, to make sure that you're not going to sleep or letting the sun go down on your anger. It's an opportunity to bring it to God, kind of put yourself in a right place, and be right with the situation. So listen for the beep. Listen for that warning signal going on internally in you. But bring it to God and bring it to his light. And with peace is how you're really going to get the best results with your anger.